गुरुभ्यो नमः। नवमोऽध्यायः। ध्यानम्। ॐ बन्धूखकाञ्चननिभं रुचिराक्षमालां पाशाङ्कुशौ च वरदां निजबाहुदण्डैः बिभ्राणाम् इन्दुशकलाभरणं त्रिनेत्रम् अर्धाम्बिकेशमनिशं वपुराश्रयामि। ॐ राजोवाच विचित्रमिदमाख्यातं भगवन् भवता मम देव्याश्चरितमाहात्म्यं रक्तबीजवदाश्रितं भूयश्चेचाम्यहं श्रोतुं रक्तबीजे निपातिते चकार शुम्भो यत्कर्म निशुम्भश्चातिकोपनः ऋषिरुवाच चकारकोपमतुलं रक्तबीजे निपातिते शुम्भासुरो निशुम्भश्च हतेष्वन्येषु चाकवे हन्यमानं महासैन्यं विलोक्यामर्षमुद्वहन् अभ्यधावन्निशुम्भोत मुख्ययासुरसेनया तस्याग्रदस्तथा पृष्ठे पार्श्वयोश्च महासुराः सन्दष्टौष्टपुटा क्रुद्धा हन्तुं देवीमुपाययुः आजगाम महावीर्य शुम्भोऽपि स्वबलैर्वृतः निहन्तुं चण्डिकां कोपात् कृत्वा युद्धं तु मातृभिः ततो युद्धमतीवासीत् देव्या शुम्भनिशुम्भयोः शरवर्षमतीवोग्रं मेघयोरिव वर्षतोः चिच्छेदांस्तांश्चरास्ताभ्यां चण्डिका स्वशरोत्करैः ताडयामास चाङ्गेषु शस्त्रौघैरसुरेश्वरौ निशुम्भो निशिधं खड्गं चर्म चादाय सुप्रभम् अदाडयन्मूर्ध्नि सिंहं देव्या वाहनमुत्तमम् दाडिते वाहने देवी क्षुरप्रेणासिमुत्तमम् निशुम्भस्यासु चिच्छेद चर्म चाप्यष्टचन्द्रकम् चिह्ने चर्मणि खड्गे च शक्तिं चिक्षेपसोऽसुरः तामप्यस्य द्विधा चक्रे नाभिमुखागताम् कोपात्मातो निशुम्भोत शूलं जग्राहदानवः आयादं मुष्टिपातेन देवी तच्चाप्यचूर्णयत् आविद्यादगतां सोऽपि चिक्षेपचण्डिकां प्रति सापि देव्या त्रिशूलेन भिन्ना भस्मत्वमागता ततः परशुहस्तं तम् आयान्तं दैत्यपुङ्गवम् आहत्य देवी बाणौघैरपातयत भूतले तस्मिन् निपतिते भूमौ निशुम्भे भीमविक्रमे भ्रातर्यतीव संकृत्तः प्रययौ हन्तुमम्बिकाम् सरतस्तस्ततात्युच्चैर्गृहीत परमायुधैः भुजैरष्टाभिरतुलैर्व्याप्याशेषं बभौ नभः तमायान्तं समालोक्य देवी शङ्खमवादयत् ज्याशब्दं चाभिधनुषश्चकारादीवश्चुत्सहम् पूरयामास खगुभो निजघण्टास्वनेन च समस्तदैत्यसैन्यानां तेजो वदविदायिना
we finished up to 21 days. It is only those 2 lines that were difficult. Baki, everything was good. Can you see it, no? Dhyanam. Bandhukha kanchana nibham ruchirakshamal. Bandhuga kanchana nibham ruchihi. That is one word. Bandhuga, as I told you, it is called Bandhu Jivaka. The tree is called Bandhu Jivaka and it is found in Bengal. Plenty in Bengal. So it has got very, very red color flowers. Bandhuga Kusuma Priya. There is this Nama in Lalida's Nama. Bandhuga Kusuma Priya. So in fact Bhaskar Rai has written in this Sasnamam Bhashyam only, like that Bandhu Jivaka is the name for the Bandhuka Pushpam. And that Pushpam is red in color. It is also called noon plant in English, but it is normally bloomed only in the afternoons, not in the morning or evening. There is like, Bandhuka Kanchana Nibham Ruchihi. Nibha Kanchana Bandhuka Kanchana Nibham Ruchihi. So her complexion is the mixture of both red color and Kanchana is gold. Kanchana means gold. So gold and red color mixed, it is similar to that. Nibham means similar. Ruchihi means it is the same like, what is this? The complexion is same like the 2 colors mixed. Like the red color of Bandhu Jivaka and the Kanchana, golden color. Both mixed. So it is radiant. When they say golden color, it is radiant. So you can assume like it is kind of some orangish color. They arrive at that. They don't see like, they didn't see that. They said like, Bandhuka Kanchana Nibham Ruchihi. Her complexion is equal to that kind of red and golden color mixed. Akshamalam, she is holding in her hands Nija Bahudandaihi, her Bahudandaihi hands, all the 4 hands. One hand she is holding Akshamala, Pasham, Ankusham and Varadam. She is not seeing, Varadam means the hand, finger should be down facing like. So Varada Mudra, thus 4 hands are having 4 mudras, Nija Bahudandaihi. Bibranam intu Shakala Bharanam Trinetram. Her crescent moon, what she is wearing, adorning, that she is adorning crescent moon, Sakala Bharanam Trinetram. Bibranam is bearing, like wearing crescent moon. Trinetram, she has got 3 eyes. Ardhambikesham Anisham. Ardhambikesham. She is sharing half her body with Shiva. So, Ishan, she, Ardha Ambika Ishan. So, Ardhambika Isham. Anisham Vapurasham. I worship this form always. Anisham means always. Vapurashrayami. I think or I remember, I seek refuge. Ashraya is to seek refuge in someone. I seek refuge in this form where Shiva and Shakti are united form, like Ardhambikesham, Anisham always. So when you see that, the complexion is a mixture of both red and golden color. She holds in a beautiful hand, Bahudandaihi, beautiful hand, Akshamala, Pasam, Ankusham and Varada Mudra. She adorns crescent moon in her crown and she has got 3 eyes. which increases her beauty, they say, like, let me see, what is the word they have used for that? Bibhranam Indu Shakala Trinetra. That increases its beauty. Shakala Trinetra. Means, along with the other Abharanam, this is one of the Abharanams that she is wearing. And Trinetram, she is got 3 eyes. Ardhambikesha Manisham Vapurashriyami. I worship the form where she is like, united with Shiva. Half her form is united with Shiva. I worship that form. I take refuge in that form. I seek refuge in that form. Ashrayam. Okay? Vapura means it is form. Vapur is normally body, they say. Vapur also can mean form. This form of Shiva and Shakti, having the half Shiva and half Shakti, that Aikya Rupam, I take refuge. I seek my shelter. Like. So the Raja now comes back after hearing Raktabija destruction, how he was killed, the way he was killed. So, Vichitra Midhamakyadam. Vichitra means wonderful. Vichitra, we use it in a very different way. Vichitra, which is not normal way. I mean, this is not a normal way even to do it. No? Vichitra Midhamakyadam. Whatever you told, Akyadam. Akyadam means told. Whatever you told. Bhagavan, he is respectfully calling him as revered person, Bhagavan. Bhavata mama, whatever you told is so wonderful. Vichitra midamakyata. Devya's charida mahatmyam raktabija vadashrita. This is the first time that term Mahatmyam is used in this. You see, in the 12th chapter, it will be used again and again. So many times it is used. But so far, they have not used the word Mahatmyam. Mahatmyam is the glorious, excellent, exalted story. Something that's superior. So Mahatmyam, Devya's Charita Mahatmyam. Her deeds, her glorious deeds, it's not simple deeds, her glorious deeds, whatever you explain now, and in that particularly, Rakta Bija Padashram, how she slayed Rakta Bija. Bhuyaschecham yaham shrotum Rakta Bije Nipadite. Bhuya, I want to hear more. Icham yaham. Bhuya Icham yaham. I wish to hear. Shrotum. Shrotum means hearing. You tell me more. Bhuya. Tell me more. I want to hear about after Rakta Bija died. Rakta Bije Nipadite. After Rakta Bija died, Chakara Shumbo Yatka. What Shumba and Nishumba did after he was killed? Their wrathful Shumba and Nishumba. That is Yat Chakara Shumbo Yat Karma Nishumbo Chati Kopanaha. Ati Kopanaha. They are wrathful. They are angry, means angry to that highest. They never expected that Rakta Bija will get killed like this. So I want to hear more. Icham yaham. I wish to hear more from you after Rakta Bija was killed. What the wrathful two demons, Shumba and Nishumba, did. Yat karma. What they did. What was their reaction? So Rishi comes back again. Meda Rishi. Chakara kopam atulam, incomparable. Anger is something, there is no comparison, there is no parallel to their anger. They were so much in rage. Rakta Bija Nipatite, because after Rakta Bija was killed, their anger grew up like anything. They just could not contain themselves. Not only Rakta Bija, along with him, so many asuras also got got killed. Many of the army got destroyed. Rishumbo Sura Nishumbascha Hatesh Vanyeshu Chahani. Not only Raktabija, others, the way the others were also killed. So they unparalleled rage, it is not anything that can be compared. They were so angry. Hanyamanam Mahasainyam Vilokya Marsha Mudvahan. Amarsha Hanyamanam Mahasainyam. Seeing the entire army getting destroyed, the way they got killed in a gruesome way. It was all like, gruesome. You cannot call it murder because it happened in the battlefield. The way they were killed. Vilokyam Amasha Udvahan. So, when the way the entire army was killed, he was like, Amarsha. Amarsha means again anger. They have used so many words for anger. Kopa, Amarsha, Amarsha, Udvahan. They were showing only that anger in their demon. Abhyadhaman Nishumbota Mukyaya Sura Senaya. So he collected all important demons. Mukyaya Sura Senaya. So all important. Still, there are many demons alive. So all of them he collected, and Abhyadhavana, he was rushing towards. Who is doing here? Nishumbhota. Because first they are describing about Nishumbha, and then Shumbha also comes along with him now. So, but these two they were all rushing towards Ambal. And the best of his demon forces, Mukyaya Sura Senya, that is what he said. Mukyaya Sura, after seeing the army getting slaughtered the way they got, Nishumbha collected his important demons along with him, and he proceeded to fight with her. Abhyadhavana, he rushed forward to fight with her. Tasya agras tatha prishte. Tasya agras tatha prishte. There are, in front of him there were demons, behind him, prishte means back of him there are, agre means in the front, prishte means the back. So in the front of him also there were a lot of demons, and behind him also he was surrounded by demons. So behind him also there were demons. Parshva yoscha mahasuraha. On his sides also there were demons. So he is like, covered by all Mahaviras, like really terrifying demons surrounding him, and he is proceeding like that towards him. Santashta, they are not just quietly going. Santashta bhutakruta. Santashta means compressing that, gritting the lips. Aushta means lips. So they are compressing, they are biting their lips with anger, kruddha, anger. Hantum Devi Mupaya. What was their intention? To kill Devi. So Nishumbha, on all four sides, covered by Mahaviras, the demons, they were all in so much of anger, biting their lips, and then they are ready to go and attack Ambika. This is Nishumbha, okay? So Nishumbha on one side. Ajagama Mahavirya Shumbho be Swapalair Vrataha. Shumbha also surrounded Avrataha. Swapai Vrataha means surrounded by equally strong and powerful demons surrounding him. He also, Ajagama Mahavir, he also proceeding to the battlefield. Nihantam Chandika Kopa Yuddham tu Matrubihi. He first fights with all the mothers, the Matruganas. So after fighting with them, in the same anger, he is proceeding to fight with Abba. So now both Shumbha and Nishumbha, surrounded by his powerful demons, strong powerful demons, they are proceeding towards Ambal to fight with her. Tatho yuddham athivasi devya shumba nishumbayo. So there is fierce fighting happens amongst these three. Shumba and Nishumba on one side and Devi on the other side. This fierce fighting. Yuddham adhivasid. Devya between Devi and Shumba Nishumba. Shara varshamati vogram mekayoriva varshadara. Both Shumba and Nishumba, they were raining down arrows. Megayoriva. Like clouds, rain falling from the clouds. They were raining arrows at Ambal. Megayoriva varshate. Sharavarsha, it looked like rain. The way the arrows were the volley of arrows that were rain, that were attacking Devi, it looked like, it is like rain. Both of them, you cannot Devi is alone here and both of them are standing along with their powerful army. Chichedastan charam stabhyam chandika sharotkaraihi. Chandika will not keep quiet. Chandika intercepted those arrows with her own arrows. Swasharotkaraihi, with her own arrows. Chichedas, and she broke everything. She struck all the arrows. So Chichedastams charam stabhyam, the arrows aimed at her, the arrows being raining at her, she broke all of them with her own arrows. Svasarotkaraihi, with her own arrows. Not only that, her arrows didn't stop with only breaking those arrows. Tadayama sachangeshu shastraugairasureshwarav. It went and attacked the demon chiefs. Ashureshwarav. Demon chiefs. They are the supreme demons. So Ashureshwara, Angeshu, they went and the arrows hit their limbs. Straight Angeshu, Shastraughair. Not one, it is also again volley of arrows. It is not one arrow. The way it came, she also rained so many arrows at them. Singularly. Shastraugair, not only here arrows, Shastraugair is the weapons also, other weapons also. She was hitting both the demons. So the arrows were intercepted by Ambika's arrows, and during that time she was hitting them with the weapons, injuring them. So once the arrows have gone, Dhanush and arrows are gone, Nishimbo Nishitham Kadgham Charma Chadhaya Suprapam. Immediately he seized his sharp knife, Kadgham, sword, Charma, shield. So he took both the sword and the shield to fight with her. Adhadayan Mordhani Simham Devya Vahana. He just went and first attacked the lion Devi was seated on. Murdhani means head. So he, with the sword and the shield, sword in hand, Nishumba goes and attacks the lion on its head. Vahana Uttamam. Uttamam, the very divine vehicle of Ambal. Tadite Vahane Devi Kshura Prenasi Uttamam. The moment she saw her lion being assaulted, she gets angry. What she does swiftly, Tadite Vahane Devi, because the moment she saw her lion got assaulted, Devi Kshura Prenasi Uttamam. Kshura Shurapra is arrows. Sharp-edged arrows is called Shurapra. Asi is a sword. So, with the sword and the arrows, she immediately, she wanted to protect her lion. So, she immediately, with that arrows and sword, she Nisumbasyasu Chicheda. Chicheda is breaking, okay, destroying his sword as well as his shield. Charma Chapyashta Chandraka. He has got a very unique shield. I told you that day itself that it has got 8 moons engraved or emblazoned in that. It's shining moons. So he has got that unique shield. Ambal's arrows, sharp arrows, directly went and intercepted his sword and broke both his sword as well as the shield. First he lost his bow and the arrows. This time he lost his sword and he's taking another one. He's losing one, he's taking another one. So it only to this is specifically they have said Chapyashta Chandrakam, that 8 moons are engraved in that. It is like shining moons are engraved. It only shows that all this while we have seen so many demons. Nobody had any kind of unique identity. Even in between the two of them, if you see so, Shumba, the way Shumba is being identified, Nishumba does not get that kind of equal, though he is a Mahavira, he does not get equal time like how Shumba is getting. Still Shumba is held high. Nishumba is still in a lower plane than Shumba, considered to be. His younger brother, and what they say is ego is the supreme one. These are all things that feeds the ego. Nishumba represents things that feed the ego. So, ego still is superior. Things that feed the ego, because there are so many of them to where you can get, that ego can get boosted by so many things. Not singularly of one, no, but ego is still superior. That's why Nishumba is not given that kind of importance like Sumba. If you say Shumba is still considered more superior, even when they are describing it. But to identity only, for his identity they have given that shield with 8 moons to give a kind of he's not like other demons.
Moon is to do with the mind also. So mind also plays.
Mind plays the main one. It is not anything else. Mind is the only one. Mind is the one that tells you are superior to others or you have more things, and actually speaking.
And it is used as a protection, the shield. So you are protecting your ego in your mind. It's not
very true, very true. This is how it is interpreted, that mind is, shield is meant for protection. The moon engraved in the shield only denotes the mind is protecting that ego. Protecting that ego. Ego, it is only seeding that ego. Chinne charvani khadgecha shaktim chipcheva sosura. After his shield and the sword got broken, Shaktim Chikcheva Sosuraha. He takes his spear. Shakti. Shakti means that spear that he had. And he is aiming at Ambal. The spear, he aimed at. It was coming towards her face. That is Mukha Gadha. It is coming towards her face. Tamapyasa Dvidha Chakre. What she did with her discus, she split that into two. Dvida chakre, chakra bhi mukhagata. With the chakram that she is holding, she broke it into two pieces. Dvida chakre, mukhagadam, the sphere that was coming towards her face. Kobhad mato nishumbhota shulam jagraha danava. Now his anger is, all his weapons are getting destroyed by her. His anger goes up. Kobhad mato nishumbhota. What with the rage? Dhanava. Dhanava means the asura demons. Dhanava, what he did? Shulam jagraha. He took the shulam and aimed at her. Again, shulam he aimed at her. Ayadam mushtipathena, mushtipathena with her fist. Mushtipathena, Devi tachapya chorne. The way she hit the trishulam, everything got powdered and it fell down. It is crushed in her blow, fist blow. Ayadam mushtipathena, Devi tachapya chorne. So she just, whatever the shulam that was coming towards her, with her fist, she crushed it. Crushed it into small pieces. Churnayata, that is what powdered it. Avidyata gatam sopi. Avidyata means swinging his gata. So now he takes his gata and he is swinging the gata and coming towards her. Chiksheva chandikam. The moment she crushed his shulam, he was swinging his gata, and in return she was going to hit her, flung it towards her. It is not even Chiksheva chandikam, she flung it towards her, aimed at her. Sapi devya trishulena binna basmatva makata. So with her trishulam, she not only broke it, she brought it into ashes, reduced it to ashes. Shulam, trishulam, more or less the same. Only to differentiate that, they have given this. Shulam and Trishulam. Because one is Shakti is sphere that has got only one this thing. Shulam probably you can call it as lance kind of a thing where there is only one pointed one. Trishulam is three. Like how you see it in Shiva and all, no? Holding Trishulam. That is three pointed ones. The first Shulam, maybe he has got only one pointed, like a lance, the javelin kind of a thing that goes. So swinging his club, Gatha, he flung it at Chandika. Chiksheva Chandikam Prati. Sapi Devya Trishulena Binna Basmatva Magada. So with her trident she reduced it to ashes. So we will wonder Trishulam is what happens. That's why Shastram they say. It is Astram and Shastram. With the mantra, you can induce fire or you can, whatever you wanted to create, one can become many. We would have seen it in all movies, no? That one will become 1,000 arrows and it is going and hitting. Actually, with the mantra, they do it. That is the reason even in Kurukshetra, even now, the kind of atomic Hiroshima and Nagasaki, where you go, you don't even find any grass growing because of the atom bomb radiation. Even now in Kurukshetra, there is no grass. Yes. So it means it is equal to whatever with the mantra they could produce that kind of effect of an atom bomb. What with what they had. Kurukshetra, even now, if you go, they say nothing grows there. Where actually the war battle took place. So like this, all their trident or everything, it is all induced with the power of the mantra, so it can create fire and burn it. We should not think like, how with the trident, how it will reduce the club to ashes. So it is like that. It is mainly the mantra that has got the effect. So now his club is gone. Tataf parashu hastam. Parashu means, the plow that Parashurama, that plow that he's holding. Huh?
Axe.
Parashu is axe, yeah. Parashu is axe. He is holding axe. So he is now Tataf parashu hastam tamayantam daitya pungam. So he is now flinging his axe at her, swung his hand. No. Tatha parashu hastam. When his Gatha got reduced to ashes, Ambal takes the axe and she Daitya Thamayantam Daitya Pungam. She goes and attacks Daitya Pungam, the demon. She goes with the axe and attacks the Daitya. Ahatya Devi Bhanaugai Rabhata Yatha Bhutale. So Devi then forced him to the ground with a volley of arrows. Bhanaugai, only with a volley of arrows, she forced him to fall on the ground. So Tataf Parashuvastam Tamayantam Daitya Pungamam Ahatya Devi Bhanaugai Apatayatha Bhutale. On the ground he fell down. He was forced to fall down. Tasmin nipatite bhumau nishumbhe bhima vikrame. When Nishumbha fell down, nipatite bhumau nishumbhe bhima. The time when Nishumbha fell down, the moment when Nishumbha fell down, bhima vikrame. He has got, his strength is enormous. Bhima vikrame. There is very fearsome strength. Is Bhima Vikrame Bhratar Yathiva Sankruddha Prayev Hantum Mampikam. So Nishumbha has now fainted and fallen down. Shumbha sees him falling down. The moment Shumbha sees him falling down, his anger grew up so much because Nishumbha is such a great warrior. And he is his brother. His anger, Athulam only it is, the unparalleled anger, rage. He just goes, Hantum Ambika, to kill Ambika. He moves forward. Prayayo means moving forward to kill Ambika. Sankruddha means greatly enraged. It is not simply enraged, greatly enraged, because he saw Bhratar Yathiva, seeing his brother falling down like that. He got angry and he rushes forward to kill Ambika. Saratastas tathatyuchair gruhita param. Now they are describing Shumbha for the first time. Rathastas, on his chariot, tathatyuchair. Gruhita paramayuda, he is holding all magnificent weapons in his hands and he is standing on his chariot. Rathastas tathatyuchair, he is standing on his chariot holding paramayudaihi. Paramayuda is weapons but magnificent. Paramayuda, it is not simple weapon. They are magnificent weapons he is holding in his hands. Bhujair ashtabhir adulair. With 8 hands. Bhujair ashtabhir. 8 hands. Adulair. Indescribable. Like there is no comparison to his 8 hands. He is holding weapons in all his 8 hands. Asesham vyapya asesham nabhau, babhau nabaha. He is shining, like, whether his arms are shining, his radiance is like that. Bloated ego shines so well, no? So it is like that. He is Ashtabri, with 8 hands and with weapons, great weapons in his hands. There is Vyapya Sesham Bhabau Nabaha. Nabaha means sky. There is ascension. He is filled everywhere. From ground to sky with his 8 hands, with his holding magnificent weapons, standing on his chariot. He's filled the entire space. He's filled the entire space and he looks like Babao means shining. He's looking magnificent whether the weapons are shining or he is shining, but he's huge and he's filled the entire space with his presence, standing on the chariot and holding. Bhujair Ashtavari has got 8 hands. Understand that? 4, 8 hands. Bhujair Ashtabir, this is Bhujai, this is 4, this is 4. Ashtabir, this side is this side, 4. So he is now, with his anger, he is going towards Devi. Devi also sees what is happening. The moment he fell down, Shumba is coming down. Tamayantam samalokya Devi Shankamadavat. She watched him approach. Samalokya. Tamayantam. Coming towards her. Samalokya. She watched him coming towards him. Approaching her. Devi Shankamadhayat. Mavadhayat. She blows her conch loudly. Okay? Shankamavadhayat. Jashabdam chapi danushas chakara adiva dussam. Ativa dussam. Jashabdam chapi danushas. Ja means, they say it is bowstring. It is resonance of the bowstring. The bow that she is holding, the resonance or reverberation that it doesn't stop with that, no resonance, it just continues for some time. So, Ja Shabdam Chapit Danushas, her Danush from her bowstring. Chakara Ativa Dussaha. It is unbearable. Dussaham is unbearable. Ativa Dussaha. It is unbearable to hear both her Shankanatham as well as the reverberation of the bowstring. She just see him approaching her. War has not started, okay? But still, she is now blowing her thing to, it is a kind of reassuring her army that she is ready to fight Shumba. That is what it is. The chief of army always gives some kind of boost to the people surrounding him, the soldiers, to fight. So she blows her. She just wants to show him that she is ready to fight. She is ready to fight him. Purayama Sakhagubo Nijaganta Swaninicha. Now we saw Shumba filling the space with his presence. Ganta Swanina, her bell, she is ringing the bell. See, all the 3 songs. Shankhanatha and Dhanush, Jashabdam of the Dhanushu that she is holding, and the Ghanta. All these things normally we use it for warding off all negativity. If you see so, Ghanta, that whatever we use it for, the pujas, when we do puja, Shankam, we blow the Shankam. Only it is presumed these sounds actually ward off all negativity in the. Normally during the puja they blow the shankam. In the same way we use the bell. All this nadam, that is how, like, these are all the ways that they explain by using these terms. Like they have used shankam as well as the ghanta only to tell that Devi is now going to ward off all evils. So that one, Purayamasa Kagubha. Kagubha means again space or region. The entire space was filled with that sound. Purayamasa, completely it filled with the sound. It not only filled with this entire region, but it also did samastha daitya sainyanam. So the entire demon army, tejo vada vidhayinam. It not only filled the space with the sound, but it also sapped the tejo vada, sapped the strength. The strength got reduced. As I told you, these things, what of all negativity I told, so they become weakened. Tejo vada, it caused not only the sound, it made them weaker. All the army, the entire army got weaker because of the samastha daitya sainyana tejo vada vidhayina, which sapped the strength of the demons. The entire demons, all the entire army got like weakened because of. One second. Weakened with the sounds that came from Devi. Okay. Kakubo means space, the region, entire region or space. Kakubha. So we see, like, when they approached, both of them approached. Now the same thing is being followed in the rest of the chapters. Like there is only one who is actually fighting at one time, given time. First Nishumba was fighting. When Nishumba fell down, Sumba came. End of this chapter, Shumba will fall unconscious and Nishumba gets killed. End of the chapter is, this 9th chapter is like that. Nishumba gets killed and Shumba faints. So the kind of, like, ups and downs, you say, like, and then Shumba again in the 10th chapter he gets up and he fights with her. Because he says, like, my brother is dear to my life. Like, he is dear to my life. So once he gets killed, I will not spare anybody, whoever it is. So the thing is, as I said, like, Nishumba's personality is not as distinct as Shumba. Nishumba, personality wise, if you say so, still Shumba is, like, superior, and compared to both of them. That also we will see why it happens. When you complete this chapter, why the battle is a long battle. It is not going to stop only with the Nishumba's death. It is going to continue with Shumba till Shumba dies. So after this battle, long battle, but one thing is for sure, ego still remains supreme. So that is the reason, very consciously, Nishumba's stature is always kept slightly indistinct compared to his brother. Always, like, Nishumba is not so superior to, not as even equal to, considered as equal to Shumba, but is always kept a little lower in the play. That is something, and we will know the reason, because the same thing, ego is still considered as superior. These things are so many things that feed the ego. Possessions, mainly your possessions and what you feel like, which is the work of Maya. What we have today, we don't have. That is what I normally say, like, what we did not have yesterday, if we have today, what is the surety that we are going to still have it tomorrow? No. It is like that. So the possessions, that ego that comes into play. Ego, once you cut off all the things that give rise to ego, then it is very easy to kill ego. But ego is the last one that gets killed, because it's only when the ego gets killed, you can find the union with the divine. That is the reason still Nishumba is not as distinct as, considered as distinct in Devi Mahatmyam. Somehow I feel like when you go through it, Shumba is given that kind of a priority in this.
But Shumba can't exist without Nishumba.
Yeah, of course.
They have
Because mind cannot exist without the indriyas. Mind cannot exist because indriyas are the one who feeds information to the mind. Mind, it is sukshma, na? Mind idu illa. Mind is sukshma. Mind, where is your mind? This, when you say it is, then it will become intellect, You start analyzing. No? Both are sukshma. The analytical mind is called intellect. When mind actually takes in all information, whatever we see, whatever we do, everything mind takes in. And it keeps feeding, indriyas take in, and they keep feeding the...
Mind means indriyas.
No, this is probably chief of the indriyas. Chief of the non-indriyas are the mind. Mind takes in all these eyes, ears, everything, go out and get all the information and loads it to mind, not using anything. Mind takes everything. And then the action when it...
So what is mind?
Mind is, that is sukshma.
Organ associated.
There's no organ associated with that. There's no organ associated. It's present as sukshma. Sukshma rupam. Rupam, it is not attached to any organ. Whether so many people say mind or heart. It's not attached to any organ. Brain is brain. But intellect is not only brain. We have to understand that. Intellect is again sukshma. That's why when we say indriyas, when we say we have a defined indriyas. 5 karmendriyas we have hands. And 5 jnanendriyas, seeing, eating, tasting and smelling, all those things are jnanendriyas. These are all indriyas. Sensory. They know that physical and sensory organs, they just follow that. Okay? Whereas mind, ego, intellect and consciousness come as anthakarana. Anthakarana is something that is sukshma. It is not attached to the physical body. They are very, very subtle form. We have our own physical body, our own sukshma body. Okay? That is why we have dreams. How we have dreams? Our physical body is doing something when you are dreaming. Your physical body is completely at rest. But mind is still active because it has got so much of information. It has connected so much of information. It acts through the sukshma body. So the mind gets also subdued, then it becomes karana deha. So that time you don't have dream, you have only deep sleep. So we have 3 bodies in us. The karana deham is something, it is gets attached with all our karma. Whatever we do, it doesn't get attached to our physical body or sukshma deham. It gets attached to the karana deham. When the pralayam happens, normally after death, sukshma deham takes over. That is what is told. We have read it in Garuda Puranam, everything. Sukshma deham goes up and things like that. But at the time of pralayam, even sukshma deham doesn't exist. Only karana deham with the soul is attached to the Brahma, Paramatma. Then, after pralayam, when the cycle of creation starts again, Because all our karmas are attached to the Karna Deham, we take birth according to our karma. So that is where, like, at the time of creation, Antakarana plays a very big role in the beginning. Then only slowly form comes, whatever the form that is going to take. But Antakarana comes according to the karma first. It is in the reverse order. Now when you are taking all the information, physical form only takes all the information and gives it to Antakarana. And then all the karmas that we do according to whatever informations we have gained or what our intellect has deduced, all the karmas that we perform, the fruits of the karma gets attached to Karna Deham. This is how the three Dehams work. And how they withdraw, but Karna Deham remains there even at the time of Pralayam. It is attached to the soul. Because according to the karma, the rebirth happens. Whatever the karma doesn't go so easily. That's why we say prarabdha karma. Prarabdha karma, we say no. That is still there with the account is there. We come with the, not with the nil balance. We have an account balance of karma. So we take according to whatever the janma we have to take, we take accordingly. So this is sukshma, subtle. It is not attached to mind. Means you cannot say it is heart. So many a times we, like, it is a rhetoric, like heart says something, brain says, intellect says something. Don't attach all these things to that.
Gut feeling.
Gut feeling. So don't attach anything to Antakarana, like Antakarana is Sukshma. That comes first. In the reverse order, when it comes, Antakarana only comes first before the limbs and the mind, and before the limbs and actually when they start taking place. Physical form comes in. Antakarana only comes because that is attached to the Shu. It is not attached to any physical organ. That we have to understand. No? No, you can ask.
In an army, or in the battlefield also, whether we talk about the Mahabharata or this war also, like Shumba Nishumba, both of them together they can fight against Ammar. There also in the field of Kurukshetra, like in the Mahabharata, why one by one they are sending?
Why each one went like
they lead others. It is not that others are just keeping quiet. They lead. Bhishma, Drona, all those people, they led the army.
Together nobody can attack others.
No, the fight goes on. Fight keeps going on.
I think she's
If
asking.
Arjuna is fighting, only Karna is fighting with Arjuna. Why not the Drona and Bhishma also fighting with?
Like nowadays how it happens,
No, it is not. See, not only one person is there. No, there are so many people there. Each one is fighting with somebody all the time. What is described here is the main character. Main character who fighting.
No, they wait till the other person falls
So
down.
it's like.
It is not like that. It is only to lead the army.
So it's
To
like
lead the army.
One person you're making the commander.
Commander in
Once
chief.
that person goes down, the
Next person takes over as the commander.
Those who are strong only
They're
they
still
lead the army,
fighting.
no?
So
Yeah.
But when two strong people attack the other one,
See, that's what happens, no? Mahabharata, that's why till Bhishma goes down, Drona
Doesn't
lead
come.
the army, right?
Because they have he has taken a vow that he will not come into the army till Bhishma falls down. So, it is so each one has, Mahabharata has got a lot of stories.
Everyone has their own.
Their own, that is exactly what it
no,
is.
here also Shumba he waits for Nishumba to fall down.
See, it is not like Shumba is fighting somebody else.
He's still fighting in the battle.
He is fighting in the battle.
He's not leading the army.
He is not leading
He's
the
not
army. You have to
commander.
understand. He is not commanding the army. Here first Nishumba is commanding. After Nishumba falls, then Shumba comes in. Commander. See, now we saw so many asuras. Dhumralochana, Chanda, Munda. Rakta Bija, everybody. They are all not the only people. They are only commanders at that time. There are so many others fighting with so many. It is not like one individual fighting with one or two people fighting with one. It's not like that. They are all only commanders' names we have told. They have described only that. It is like, it is not only one.
You take Ramayana.
That's what I was saying.
So Ravana sends first, he sends.
But Rama alone, Amba alone, Arjuna alone.
Because they are Parabrahman, no? They will be alone.
They are undefeated. See, Indrajit is not able to defeat Rama. Kumbhakarna is not able to defeat Rama. He falls down. So as and when he is
Same here, Amba Devi
supreme power, yeah, supreme power.
Parabrahma, no? Rama is the Brahman.
The supreme power cannot be destroyed.
Paramatma, no Rama. At the end of the day, Paramatma has taken the avataram to destroy the evil. How to get over your ego or your greed or anything, how to get over it. They are Paramatma. So as and when they defeat somebody or kill somebody, someone else takes over that place. Because someone needs to be there as a commander. At least to put up a fight. If not like, being equal to them. To put up these people are just putting up a fight. If these people think, even whether it is Rama or Krishna or Ambika, if they think it is not hardly going to take, why they have to go through the process of the battle itself. If you think about it, we all go through the battle. That's what I keep telling you, that these are all things that's not happening outside. It is happening within us. These things happen within us. So many times, even when we feel very good about us or proud about us for something, probably we have achieved something or we have got something very new to possess on. We feel very proud about that for some time. Again, immediately you feel like your own thought is coming and telling, don't be like this. This is not right. Our consciousness tells no. What we call it as like consciousness. Conscience inside, not even consciousness. It is conscience inside. Manasakshi nama solram. Manasakshi, it tells you no, you are doing this wrong. You don't need to go outside. You listen to your voice. This is what it is. The battle is between the conscience, our own conscience, against our own thoughts. Our own conscience is described here as Ambal, Rama, Krishna, everything like that. And the vritti, manovritti that we have about so many things, the thoughts that we have, negative thoughts that we have, especially the negative thoughts, which are not going to help you in progress spiritually, those thoughts keep coming up and they fight with one another. This is the duel that is not happening outside. It is happening within us. Every minute it keeps happening. So many times we forgo our own, that voice, that inner voice that tells us, corrects us, and do what we want to do. There we end up with a problem. This is exactly what is happening with all these people, the asuras, the enemies. So this is not happening outside. This is our thoughts versus our conscience. Our thoughts versus the purpose of the birth is to reach the Brahman. The purpose of being born in this. So whatever the thoughts that are going to be are negative to that, which is not going to encourage you to attain the purpose of your life. It is conscience will keep telling you, this is not right, this is not right, don't do it. It is like, if you go to, you use that Google map and that person says, take a U-turn and get back, take a U-turn and get back. No, if you miss a turn, it keeps reminding you, conscience is that. It keeps telling us, this is not the purpose, this is wrong, don't do it, don't do it. And if we still forgo that, we don't hear that voice and we keep doing what we want to do, then we end up with so much of mess in our lives. The mess in our lives is called a battle. The battle, whatever you see, the killings and things, it happens. We pay a bigger price when we forego that. You have to understand that. We have to understand that we pay a bigger price. That is losing your own life, being killed by, gruesomely being killed. It's not even, this is what happens. Understand?